Hi guys, how are you? Hope you're doing fantastic today. It is a wild Tuesday here. Mackenzie started high school today. Oh my goodness. Well, it's the high school orientation. However, it is a brand new chapter for our family, as many of us that have had our kids at the same time are experiencing the same thing. So I wanted to pop on because there's something really, really big and wonderful that I just tapped into, and it was honestly in part of the mass. So Erin Kreitz Shirey, personal trainer, Inspirator coach, CEO and founder of Inspirator Coaching Fitness, a mom to 3 dynamic medical miracles who truly are my lifeline, my 3 girls. So those of you popping on, do me a favor, give me a heart or a thumbs up, comment away, let me know that you're here, and you'll probably want to share this with your friends. Actually, you will want to, because there's some nuggets in here that will help you goal up in your fitness and your family life and your work life, and really just let go to be your strongest self possible. Okay, so let me just get started because I've got a little window of time, which is why I wanted to pop on. I am just back from Mackenzie's orientation morning for high school, and it was a great morning meeting different people. And it also was led off with a mass. She's going to a Catholic school, Bishop Kelly here in Boise, and there was a notion in there about ego, and it made me really tap into and dig into my own issues with my own ego that occurred last week, and how when you put your ego to the side, it really allows you to become your best self possible. And so what is the one thing that's holding you back from achieving your success and fitness and wellness and family? Not money, and it's not time. It's my phone keeps going. My phone keeps shifting. I'm sorry about that, you guys. Okay, am I here? Did this work? I hope it works. Sorry about that, guys. Little freeze up right there. I apologize. Jack is actually just getting back from being in Fargo, North Dakota. And so he was trying to text in to talk to Emerson, but it goes to my phone because we're all connected to the cloud. So going with it for you guys, this is really key. So how many of you have tried to reach a goal? However, you get kind of stuck in a mindset of something that you possibly have done before. So again, for those of you popping on, do me a favor, comment away in the comments, let me know that you're here, and or ask questions with what I'm about to share. But the one thing as to why you come be getting stuck is because your ego, thinking, oh, I should have this done perfectly. I should be able to do this the way I did before. I should be able to knock this out of the park. How come I can't? And then we get stuck. The ego is something that's so interesting to work with, because the fact that we feel as we adult up that we should know these different skills and master them just like that, right? However, when we put the ego to the side, it allows us to be more opaque, to grow into our authentic selves, to really be open to where we're struggling with and where can we learn more from whatever challenge it might be at hand. I'm gonna use 3 examples right now that will work for you. So when teaching boot camp, I would have many athletes that are in their 30s, 20s, 30s, and 40s, right? And they would come, and some of the first things they would say is, oh, well, I was on, the cross country team in college, so I should be able to do this perfectly. Or, oh, I played football so many years, and so I've got these burpees down pat. I used to squat, 350 when I was on my team, and women said, oh, I was on swim team, and I would do double day workouts, and why is it so hard for me? And it's almost like a protective mechanism to put around themselves that, well, guess what? You're not doing that every day now. Push that ego to the side. Own where you are right now in your physical strengths, and then it will allow you to get that much stronger. So when you put that ego to the side of what you used to be and celebrate that gorgeous chapter, yes, you played football before, that's awesome. Yes, you were a college athlete, that's great. Yes, that was a gorgeous chapter of your life, but this is where you are at right now. It allows you to be present to what your potential is and how you can truly dig in to become your strongest self, okay? So again, for those of you popping on, do me a favor, give a comment away, high five or heart, so I know that you're here and or what resonates with you. But it truly is when the boot campers would compare themselves to their, hey Jasmine, how are you? When they would compare themselves to where they were before, which is a place and time you never get back, it really was as I always say, comparison is a thief of joy. It was a thief of time for them. And you have to put that ego to the side, and you have to just step in. Okay, where am I at right now? How can I become my strongest self possible with the windows of opportunity of time that present themselves? And let me dig in right there. You could have injuries, you could have different life things, you could have a puppy in the back, you could have more kids, whatever it is, but it changes your time dynamic. And so you want to do that and use that momentum as a reason to get you stronger, as a reason to make your workouts that much more amazing, as a reason to let me focus right now versus comparing myself to before, okay? So that is one, let go of the ego, be open up to your success in your own fitness right now. 2, with work. I personally just had an experience that was pretty interesting, and I realized my own ego got in the way. I had put myself out there for an opportunity, and quick funny, you guys, I kept saying to him not to get on that couch, but he loves to be right there and cuddle up all the time, that I've kind of turned over that. So that's his little spot, and it's really fun. Anyhow, so for work, so I had to be honest, I'm used to putting my hard work out there, and when I put the hard work in, I am able to achieve the success that I want. And I don't say that in a cocky way, I'm not saying it in that type of a way, but just like, if I put in the hard work and I follow through consistently, the goals I put out there, I really try to accomplish them. Well, I put myself out there for something that was different, and I'm being shown and proven that it wasn't the right time for me to go for this one goal. And at first I got really frustrated. I got really, but wait, I got these certifications. I've got this successful business. I've got this. Why wasn't I picked for this one program? And I realized it's actually an opportunity for me to better the skills that are needed for this program that I wanted to be part of. It's an opportunity for me to really fine tune and develop and take massive action in creating the strength set needed for the specific program. Now, you might have had a similar situation like that in work. You could have had a situation to where you put yourself out there and you didn't get it. You're like, but why not me? How come I didn't get it? Well, that is a proof that there's an opportunity in that, and to not have your ego get the best of you, but to have you use it as an opportunity to strengthen the skill sets needed and go back with a different focus, or maybe use it as an opportunity to challenge yourself to get comfortably uncomfortable and realize that you don't have to achieve everything you put yourself out there for. Really put that ego to the side. So I just did that, and I realized it opened me up to this other opportunity of which I'm doing right now. And if I were to have gotten this work component, hey Lori, how are you? Then I wouldn't have had the time to go for this amazing program that I'm co-partnering with another phenomenal businesswoman. I wouldn't have had the time to do so. So put that ego to the side with your work when something does not go your way that you're used to going your way. Right, Lori? So spot on. And I say that with such heartfelt comments. I have to say, on Friday, I was like, wait a second, how come I didn't get this? And I was like, Erin, you're being a little pistol pants, and you're being kind of a brat about this. What is going on here? You don't get everything that you put yourself out there for. And so let this go. What skills do you need to learn? And why don't you focus on this as an opportunity of time to fine tune those skills, as well as focus on what you've been doing that is successful right now, and support more people in that direction. Okay, so for yourself, it could be the same thing. But when it comes to work with ego, let that ego kind of keep you in check, and put that ego to the side, because the more that you put to the side, the more that you can strengthen those weaknesses, the more that you can strengthen, different facets of your work set, your skill set, to become the best version of you. So here's another one. 3, this is point number 3, is motherhood or fatherhood. Okay, so when it comes to ego and parenting, put the ego to the side and ask for support when you need some support. As a veteran mom, hello, my oldest, first day of high school today, you guys. This is crazy. First day of orientation is nuts to me. Ego to the side, though, when it comes to parenting. Why? Because each kid is so very different. I've had some feelings like, oh, I should be able to do this right now. Now, you know what? I'm a veteran at this. It's not my first time at this rodeo. I've got 3 kids. My 3rd kid, who's 4 and at ballet class right now, I'm squeezing this in right before my conference call. Finley is amazing. Finley's also a firecracker. firecracker and test my patience in the biggest way possible. Okay. So Finley is cute. She's fun. She's dynamic. She is so just brilliant and clever and fearless beyond measure. She also doesn't like to listen to me more so than any other child. And so I say that, I'm not another child, so if I have like 50, but I say that, and then I was feeling as if I should have all these skills. I should know how to do this. It's my third girl. This isn't new for me. ran baby boot camp forever. I help thousands of women with their own kids and help support them. Why am I struggling with getting my own kid to go the F to sleep at nighttime, quite honestly? I needed help. I need to put that motherhood ego to the side. Hey, what are some other ways to get support here? I need some support. I need to figure out some new tools because the tools I have in my toolbox are not working so well with this one, and each kid is different. So I say that because often with motherhood, we think that, or fatherhood, we think that we got it, we've got these different skills. We know what's going on. It's easier as they get older, but it's not. And each kid is so very different that you have to be opaque and open to being your strongest self possible for those kids. Give me a heart if you can relate to that, or if you're in a different chapter to where you get that. Even right now with high school, I'm navigating a brand new chapter with high school, with going to the Catholic College Prep High School here, which I'm really excited for Mackenzie for. However, this is a new path to navigate. By the time that Finley rolls through in 12, right, Lori? It's so different. By the time that Finley rolls through, that will be 10 years from now. By the time that she gets to high school, crazy enough. And it'll be a whole different ballgame. It'll be such a different ballgame. And so I just think like that, just the elements right there. And when taking off my I have to know everything hat with motherhood and open myself up to ask for more questions versus struggling, it is actually given me a greater sense of confidence and a greater sense of just pure joy in appreciating each kid versus struggling and battling out with what should be working but is not working. If that makes sense, let me know. Okay. So those three elements though are really, really important. Firecracker Finley it's been Fearless Finley and now it's Firecracker Finley. And she is such my charm. I love every day with her, and I love every day with Emerson, every day with Mackenzie. Mackenzie too, she's a 180 of me in many different ways. Some ways she's similar, but she's a 180 of me in many different ways. And it's very similar to my sister with some personality traits. With that, I had to let my ego go to the side, and I have to be open to what is best for her. How can I best support her? Hi, Miriam. How are you doing? How can I best support her? How can I best be open to create different ways for her own needs to have her be her best self possible? So again, let me retract, okay, guys? So the one thing holding you back from achieving success that you desire in fitness, in life, and motherhood, parenting, fatherhood is what? It's honestly your ego. When you put your ego to the side, you open yourself up to becoming your truest, most opaque, hi, Miriam, fit best self possible. And you say, I need help here. I need support here. Or, you know what? This isn't the right spot for me to be at right now. Let me focus on my strengths and better those up even more. So with fitness, don't compare yourself to where you were before. Let that ego go out of the workout room, out of the boot camp, out of wherever you're at training wise, and just focus on where you're at right now to have yourself become the strongest person possible. Where I am as an athlete right now at 42 is different than where I was at 35, different than I was at 30. Actually, at 35, I was a lot faster than I was at 30. At 42, I'm a little bit slower this year than I was a couple years ago, but that's because I haven't focused on that training the same way. So next year, I'll be faster than this year because of this whole training curriculum schedule for triathlons for this next year that's going to get me even faster again. So I'm super excited. Will it be faster than in my 30s? I don't know, but it'll be what it is for this age right now. So ego to the side, throw it out of the room right there for sports. 2, with work. You know what? Work will not always go your way. And if it doesn't, you can't stomp your feet like a little child and get mad. Throw that ego to the side, be open. How can I learn from the situation? What are the skills I need to better myself here? What is it that will make me the best person possible for me personally, for my business, for my clients, for their families, for their works, their businesses that they own. So I work with so many entrepreneurs on the business mentorship side. But what is it that will have these skills be transferred to success for everybody else? How can I dig in deeper versus getting mad at some things that don't go your way because they should, because you've got X, Y, and Z under your belt and you're not, fresh at that rodeo. And then 3, when it comes to motherhood, yes, I wrote down my notes because it makes it easier to stay on track. Remember with motherhood, guys, everybody's so different. Don't compare yourself to other moms. Don't compare yourself to somebody else's kid that they are doing amazing and they are so perfect, quote unquote. Here's the thing. Every kid is so different. If you need support and you need to learn some new skills, ask. There's nothing wrong with asking. There's a book for every single thing under the sun. There is a podcast for every single thing under the sun. There is a time in life where you probably feel like you've got it all together, and other times when you're going, I need some extra help right now. It doesn't mean that you're not a great person. It means you're an even better person for putting the ego to the side by saying, hey, give me some new tools for that toolbox. Okay, so those are my 3 elements right now that I want to share with you guys, because as I was listening to Mass this morning for Mackenzie for this back to school, so fun at BK, the parent orientation morning, and the priest just brought up ego for something else, it triggered me to think, you know what, I want to do a little Facebook Live about this, because to live your strongest Inspirator life, you want to be your strongest self possible in every facet of the word. You want to be open to how much you can do as you, not as anybody else. Some other people I work with have got amazing skill sets in the things that they do. There are some skills that are great. I don't have those skills, and that's fine. You don't have to be everything to everyone. Just be the best version of you. And that's the thing that I think that many people struggle with. And with an Inspirator life, what is it? You're inspired and motivated to live your best life possible every single day as your strongest self yet. Living that dream life so you can have so much fun with those that you love. Okay, on that, I gotta be honest. When I did put my ego aside, when I stepped aside and put that ego and said, okay, ego, be gone, I really became stronger and felt and continued to feel more confident in being opaque and true to myself. It's interesting how that happens, because when it does, you're just more relaxed. If you make an error, it's an error. It doesn't mean you did something bad. It just means that something happened. Right now, in this moment, though, I invite you to take off that ego mask that you might carry at some points, and just be free to all the possibilities and potential of what is out there, where you're at right now, who you are, and the beauty of who you're becoming every single day. Because who you are today is different than who you were yesterday a little bit, and keep growing on that. And the beauty of it is you keep evolving and growing and changing to becoming the best version of you every single day. So on that fun note, I'm going to pop off. I've got my own mastermind call here in 7 minutes, and with the mastermind that I'm in. But I want to share with you guys one beautiful nugget I just put out there yesterday, briefly in my news letter. If you are not on that, put your email down below or message me directly to add you to the news update. It comes out just twice a week. Once or twice a week. You can read it, you cannot read it, but it just goes to your mailbox twice a week. But I open up 4 one-on-one coaching spots for just a 4-week quick shift into fall intensive, and not intensive, I should say, but it's 4 weeks, once a week, for you to dig in, goal up, fitness, wellness, empowerment, business coaching, business mentorship, and how to live your dream life while not sacrificing yourself and or opening yourself up for more time with those that you love. I'll put that link right down below. It is the Inspirator Life 1 month fall special, I think is what it's called. I can't remember what I called it last night. But regardless, it is an opportunity for just 4 of you. When it is filled, those spots are filled. They are filled because I only have that much time for the next 6 weeks to open up those 1 hour a week for everybody. So have an amazing one. As always, message me any questions. And remember, you are your own Inspirator. Bye, you guys.